my channel. I'm Alicia. My aim for this video is to leave you with an understanding of the different kind of SIM card providers in Canada, the different plans that they offer, the things to look out for in these plans, and the documents that you require to apply for a phone number in Canada. When I moved to Canada, I was so lost because there are so many different kind of service providers out here. They have so many different kind of plans which are really confusing, and which is why I really wanted to come out here and make this video, because I was checking YouTube and I don't think there are many videos that break down the entire process. But before I get started, I know most of you have this question in your mind and you'll want to ask me if you can carry your current phone to Canada and use it here. I am pretty positive that you can do that. Just make sure it's unlocked. But if you've purchased the phone and it belongs to you, it's usually unlocked. But just to make sure, just call up your service provider, your cell phone provider, check with them if it is unlocked. If your phone is unlocked, that's great. You don't have to come here and buy a new phone. You can just get that phone, come here, and all you need to do is put a SIM card in there, which I am going to show you how to do. So let me start by saying that, like any other country, there are two ways in which you can get your SIM card. One is through a monthly plan. You may call it a contract or a postpaid plan or a billing plan in your country, or a prepaid plan or a pay-as-you-go. I'm going to start by talking about the monthly plan. Like I said, and I'm pretty sure you already know, you just need to pick a few things that are going to be a part of your plan, whether it's calling, texting, or data, and the amount of money that you've decided to pay per month, which is usually pre-decided by the cell phone provider. This monthly plan or contract also lets you buy phones from them on a 2-year contract. Documents that you need to buy plans to buy phones on a 2-year contract, or to even buy a SIM card on this plan, are your social insurance number, which if you don't know what it is, I've made a video about it, or you can also check the description box below after the video, and your provincial ID or your credit card. This is not a lesser known fact. Cell phones in Canada are really expensive. The plans are really expensive. They start from around $50 even though you own that phone. But there are lots of cell phone providers in Canada, and therefore I wanted to break it down to you. The top 3 service providers in Canada are Bell, TELUS, and Rogers. Now, phone plans from these companies are usually expensive because they cater to families or businesses. These brands also have their sister companies. So Bell owns Virgin, Rogers owns Fido, and TELUS owns Koodo. And then they also have their subsidiary brands like Lucky Mobile and Shadow. So if you're here as a student and you don't really want to spend a lot, I'd recommend checking out Virgin, Fido, or Koodo and compare the prices. Things that you should look for are calling. It would be nice if you could get unlimited calling, because in Canada, they don't just charge you or consider outgoing calls, but they also charge you for incoming calls. But that being said, most plans are, cell phone providers give you free calling, incoming or outgoing, post 5 p.m. every day, and calling on weekends are usually free. You'll need to check if you've got unlimited text messages, whether these text messages are unlimited throughout the world, or they have international text messaging, or if it's just local or Canada-wide. I know that Virgin Mobile has unlimited international text messaging, which is really handy sometimes. And the third thing I'd like you to look out for is the data. Most places in Canada have Wi-Fi, but I don't think you should risk that. It's nice to have a minimum of 1 gigabyte of data. And I think if you look out for these things, and you have your own phone, you should be paying around $45 or $50 for a plan like this. Just please don't be fooled. You're gonna go to these kiosks and stores, and there are brilliant salesmen who are just doing their jobs. The responsibility is on you to be smart and not just pick up something with great offers or if they're offering like an in-store credit, you have to think about how much you're going to spend every month. If you think you're not going to be needing so much, you can just take how much you need. You know what I mean. So that's about postpaid or your monthly plans. Then comes prepaid or pay as you go. That's really self-explanatory. You pay exactly how much you use. According to me, it is more expensive because they charge you around 40 cents per minute and 40 cents a text. That being said, you can get a prepaid card as easy as you can go buy a chocolate, because you don't really need much ID. You can just go and tell them that you need a phone number. So if you do not really have your ID and if you're in a hurry, you can just go and pick up a prepaid card and then you can have a functioning number in Canada. But I'd recommend just going on a monthly plan. All you need to do is go and apply for your social insurance number or your BCID and your credit card, and you'll be golden. It doesn't even take that long. I've made a playlist on things that you need to know as an international student before you move to Canada or while you're here, so you can have a look at it. It also talks about part-time jobs if in case you've not moved here yet but you already want to get a perspective on what it is. It also talks about accommodation. You can check that out, because when you're going to apply for your provincial ID, you will need to give them your address. I'm going to be making more videos, so feel free to hit the bell icon along with the subscribe button so that you always get notified when I put on a video. Okay, I think we've reached the end of the video. I will see you in my next video or in Canada. Bye!